Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to playing the Desperate Housewives Part 2. So we left off after meeting at Bree's and we have to make a meal for our husband and son who are coming back from home school. So let's head over to the store. There's cooking recipe and cooking status. It tells you like how good are you chopping, grilling, baking, what's your favorite dish, and how many perfect dishes have you made. So you can level up by doing 5 B dishes until next rank. So let's just go to cook recipe and make some of the simplest set of dishes to prepare, but also the least fulfilling. We can make the fruit salad, banana meatloaf, vegetable platter, French toast, and jalapeno soup. I'll take on make the jalapeno soup.
Welcome to your kitchen. The cooking minigame will allow you to make delicious and nutritious food for your family. Unlock more recipes as you play and see if you can work your way all the way through the ranks to become a master chef. The recipe card contains all the instructions you need to prepare your dish. All raw and semi-prepared ingredients appear here in your ingredients area. To use an ingredient, simply click and drag the item from here to the appropriate highlighted preparation area. Notice that a knife appeared, along with some lines on the apple and a chop button. Now you can chop. We've taken the liberty of chopping a banana for you to help demonstrate the mixing bowl. When in this section of the tutorial, we'll go over the oven, preheating and baking. This is the temperature gauge and setting indicator for the oven. To set the temperature, we grab the arrow and drag it upwards until we reach the desired temperature. The temperature that corresponds with the arrow is displayed to the left of the arrow. In this case, we need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. The oven is now preheating. You should notice that the temperature gauge is slowly filling as the oven warms to the set temperature. Once the temperature has reached our desired heat, you'll hear a pinging noise. Once the oven is preheated, you may add ingredients. This action is only taken the liberty of chopping a banana for you to help demonstrate the mixing bowl. Whenever ingredients need to be combined,
the mixing bowl tutorial all the way through.
As you can see by the icons hovering above it, the mixing bowl is prompting us to place our newly chopped apple and banana into the bowl.
Okay, so the grilling area.
2 grills and 2 griddles. Each has their own purpose, but all of them function identically. For this demonstration, we'll be cooking bacon on a griddle. Pots are the most commonly used area of the kitchen. They're used for everything from boiling ingredients and preparing sauces to sautéing and pan frying. Successfully cooking with pots requires effective stirring to keep the contents from burning. To demonstrate, we'll begin by boiling water and preparing pasta. The serving area shows you what final ingredients are needed in order to complete the dish in question. Ingredients will automatically be moved here when they're completed. Your final score is calculated by combining.
So you can see how good your chopping, grilling, cooking time, and overall quality of the dishes.
Skill level and unlock new dishes. You need to complete all of the recipes at your current skill level with at least a score of 80%. Congratulations, you've successfully completed the cooking tutorial.
Okay, so let's get cooking. Let's heat the broth in pot and chop these ingredients. I missed them. But overall, I think we're doing pretty good with the slicing ingredients and stuff. We need to keep it in the right temperature. And it's done. Chopping was A minus, cooking was A plus, time was A plus, and overall quality was A. So it's perfect. Let's serve it.
Hey, honey, that smells really good.
Yikes, James, don't sneak up on me while I'm holding sharp knives. Oh my gosh, I saw you involved in cooking and didn't hear you come. Yeah, don't
Sorry
sneak
to
up on
scare
me.
you. We just got home.
I'm glad to see you home. Did you have a good day at work?
It was as busy as can be. There is so much work to do setting up the new office here. I really underestimated how much. Patient files that have to be updated and organized. New computers to network together. Luckily, I found a new assistant to help out around the office.
I'm sorry to hear you've been having a rough time so far. My first day went better than I could have hoped for.
I'd love to hear about your day, honey, but I'm really hungry. Is dinner almost ready?
Yes, it's just about finished. In a few months we can all sit down and have a nice family dinner.
Thanks. I look forward to hearing your story.
Mom, this doesn't taste as good as your normal cooking.
That is no way to speak to your mother, young man.
No dear, he's alright. This new kitchen will take some getting used to. The stove runs hotter than I anticipated.
Well, I think this is delicious. How did you like your new school?
I don't really want to talk about it. Can I be excused?
I would really rather you not. Just sit and talk with us for a little bit.
That's ridiculous! First you forced me to move to this stupid place, now you won't let me leave the dinner table.
I understand how you feel, but this is important for your father and me.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Have you met anyone that you like at school yet?
Most of them are total losers. There were a couple people that seemed pretty cool.
Oh, really? Were any of them cute girls?
Honey, please, this is unnecessary. Can you tell us anything about these cool people?
Well, there is a teaching assistant that seems really helpful in my English class.
Good. If you make friends with her, she might be able to improve your grades.
Oh, honey, Tommy doesn't need to schmooze to improve his grades. He's a very bright child.
So, can I go, or do I still have to serve some time? I need to meet my old friends online.
Yes, you can be excused. Thank you for sticking around. I remember back when he enjoyed hanging out with us. What happened to him?
I just don't know, dear. So anyway, how was your day?
It was so exciting. I got to meet all of our neighbors. It all started with a visit from a local realtor, Edie. She welcomed us into the neighborhood and told me some of the history of our house.
Well, she seems like someone who will make an interesting neighbor.
After that, I was invited by Bree and the camp to meet some of the other housewives from our street. It was so much fun meeting new friends. I'm sure I will know one of the girls soon enough.
They all sound really nice. Maybe we can have them over for a party sometime.
Also, I've been thinking about it and I just might take up gardening. It will give me something rewarding to do during the day.
You really have had a long day, haven't you? I apologize for not letting you tell me about it earlier.
It's okay, honey. It's been a long first day for both of us. Now tell me about that new sister of yours. Just how young and how attractive is she?
Oh, there isn't much to tell.
There's got to be something to say. How old is she?
I'm not sure of her exact age, but I would guess around 30. Don't worry, I hired her because she had an impressive resume.
I wouldn't think otherwise there.
Thank you, honey. You two should meet sometime.
Maybe. Maybe we'll meet.
I don't think I could eat another bite.
That's good. Then we can just go straight to bed and unwind a little bit. Oh, I wasn't talking about food. Okay, let's just go to bed. We both need to get some rest.
Oh? Oh, what a nice idea. I'll meet you up there.
Sometimes, the stars align and two people hit it off immediately. Other times, only time will tell whom will prove to be a friend. And who will reveal themselves to be a worthy adversary.
What event does Felicia plan instead of a memorial service for her sister? Estate sale. Yeah, that's right, I remember that from the TV series.
The most successful families are the ones that work together to achieve their goals. Of course, even the best-run households have the occasional kink or two to work out. But the truth is that no matter how well things seem to come together in a family, appearances can be deceiving. And when it comes to friends and neighbors, appearances often have precious little to do with the reality of what's going on behind closed doors.
Talk to the foxes. Meet and greet your new neighbors at the door.
Hello there. We just wanted to stop by and welcome you to the neighborhood.
How kind of you to stop by. It's such a nice day to meet new people, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. I'm Daniel, and this is my twin brother, Frank. We just like getting to know our new neighbors, don't we, Frank?
Of course we do.
How nice. So, what do you do? You do, actually.
Oh, well, I made my fortune, if you could call it that, in the fashion industry. Perhaps you've heard of me, Daniel Fox?
Oh, of course. Who hasn't heard of you? Clever like a fox, right?
Well, it's nice to see that someone around here has good taste. You wouldn't believe what I saw that Edie Britt character stepping out of the house in just the other day.
So do you have a job, Frank? Or are you more of the live-in moocher type? And Frank, was it? Do you work in the fashion industry as well?
Actually, I run my own business.
Maybe you should show her what you do. Frank is starting up an internet-based networking company. He can set up the computers in your home for you. For free, of course. That is assuming that it's all right with you. Is it?
Well, think as how you just said my favorite word. Free? Sure. Go right ahead.
Okay, there's one right over there. I'll start with that one.
So, now that Frank's off working his magic, we can chat a little bit until he finishes. What do you think of your new neighbors?
They all seem like nice enough people.
Mm-hmm. Listen, sweetie. Let me tell you something about our little neighborhood. You will never die of boredom. There is always something going on.
I sure hope you're right, because things are looking pretty dull right now. Really, it seems like such a quiet place. You know, I thought it seemed a little too quiet around here.
That facade will quickly fade. Trust me. Within a week, you'll have plenty of stories to tell me.
Really? Alright, give me the scoop on everyone. Like what?
Oh, there's so much to tell. Too little time. Well, did you notice how Susan Mayer was acting this afternoon? She was running around like a chicken with its head cut off, flipping over chairs in her backyard and on the porch. She seemed pretty freaked out. She must have lost something important.
I'm sure it's nothing. Susan seems to have her head on straight.
All right, I'm all done with that one. Are there any others you need set up?
You should head over to my son's room next. If he finds out his computer isn't hooked to the network, I'll never hear the end of it. You know how teenage boys can get. His room is just upstairs. You can't miss it.
Yeah, Frank can be a little coarse at times, but he means well, so you get used to it after a while.
He didn't really seem that bad. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I noticed that. Oh, I didn't really notice.
He was in the military so long, I think he got used to barking orders at people.
Interesting, I couldn't tell.
After he finished his service, he landed a job in the city, but he wasn't happy there. So we decided to get a place together out here in the suburbs.
Well, that explains why Frank's here. How about you? And let me guess, you wanted some downtime away from all the beautiful people you met in the big city. There must be a great story behind why you two made the move to Wisteria Lane.
There's no special reason for why I'm here, really. Sorry to disappoint you. I guess you could say I just needed to take a break from the fashion industry. It was like a big party that never stopped. But sometimes, you really need it to stop.
Having all those models around you all day isn't exactly a rough life, is it? It must be a lot of fun though. You get to meet all the supermodels and hang out at the best restaurants.
Yes, it did get awfully hectic at times.
It looks like your son's system is already set up.
Oh, is it? I guess I'm not surprised. He's good with computers in that way.
And that system of his is top of the line. Dual processors, 2 gigs of RAM, it works.
Whenever I ask why he's always spending his money on it, he tells me the computers are all about performance, you have to spend money to get it. Funny, that sounds like something you would say. You computer people all seem to speak a different language. To be honest, I just think it's a waste of money. It's just a computer, it's not doing the laundry or driving you to work or anything.
Oh, is that so? I've set up the browser for you with a tutorial and a bookmarked homepage. When you start the browser for the first time, you'll be directed through the tutorial. If you're already familiar with the internet, it should be like riding a bike. But give the tutorial a shot anyhow. To skip the tutorial, just click the skip tutorial button. And that's that. You're all set up.
Well, if anything goes wrong, I guess I know who to blame. Thank you so much, you're a doll.
You're welcome.
Well, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you.
Try your computer. Frank has finished setting up your computer for your use, so why not give it a whirl? Click on the computer and select the browse web action. Here are some AA items. Your online stores for catering, gardening, and cleaning services in the Fairview area. There's catering services, gardening, and cleaning. I don't think we'll be needing any of them at this point. So, didn't we just browse it enough to fulfill this goal? Type secrets into the text dock and click on the search button. Okay, so get to the home page. Okay, so I think that's that. Yeah, we finished this goal. Susan's search. Daniel said that when he last saw Susan that she was desperately looking for something. Head over to the mayor house and do your best to help Susan track down whatever it is she's looking for.
Remember, double-clicking on the house icons on your mini-map will allow you to instantly travel to that
We don't
location,
have any new mail,
helping you to get around quickly and
so
easily.
let's just
Also, note that
travel
the
to the
red
mayor's
X
house
icon on your
quickly
mini-map will
by
help guide you
double
towards
clicking on
completing
the
your
house
current goal.
icons. There's Lynette. Hey Lynette. I stalked Lynette too. Before talking to Susan.
Hey, you remember me, right? Lynette Scavo?
Oh, of course. Hello Lynette.
Listen, this is gonna sound odd, but have you gotten to hang out with Susan Meyer at all? I mean, how well do you know her?
Not that well, really.
Okay, good.
Good?
Glad you like her, because I'm gonna give you the chance to know her a lot better.
Oh, and just how would you do that?
Let's just say that one of her paintings somehow came into my possession, and I just wanted to return it to her.
Just what do you mean came into your possession?
Let's just say that my boys sort of borrowed it from Susan's home without asking her.
Do you know why they stole the painting?
Oh, I don't know. Stole is such a negative word. It's not like we're gonna keep it. So, let's just stick with borrowed.
What exactly makes it my problem, Lynette? I'm sure Susan would understand it if you told her the truth. You want me to lie to Susan?
Well, here's the thing. They've done this to Susan before. She was cool about it, but I could tell that it bugged her.
Do you want me to say yes to that?
Oh no, you don't have to say anything. Trust me, it's simple. I'll make sure to keep an eye out and you can slip in and return Susan's painting.
So let me get this right. You want me to break into Susan's house?
So, give a girl a break. Will you help me out? Come on. You should be aware. I won't take no for an answer. You know, they don't call me a shark in the boardroom for nothing.
Sure, I'll help. I want to be a good neighbor. I suppose, but just this once, and you owe me big.
Great. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Lynette's in a pinch. She caught her boy stealing again and can't bear the embarrassment of apologizing to another person. To make things worse, the person they stole from is Susan Meyer, of all people. If you help Lynette out by sneaking into the Meyer home and return Susan's painting, she'll keep an eye out for you. In turn, she will owe you one, which goes a long way on Wisteria Lane. Somehow, Lynette talked you into breaking into Susan's home to return the painting that the Scout kid stole from her. Lynette's already said that she'll keep an eye out for you. Just click on the front door and select the sneak in action. So let's sneak into the mayor's house. Or it's Meyer. I think it's Meyer. We have to be careful to not... Oh, no, don't go out. To not knock anything over. So let's turn it here. We did. Return to Lynette. You have returned the borrowed painting. Now go talk to Lynette to tell her she doesn't have to worry anymore.
I can't thank you enough. I knew I could count on you, neighbor. Anytime you need anything, you let me know. As a small token of my appreciation, I'd like to give you this gift card. It's good at any store at the shopping center.
We got the gift card in return. Check your mailbox. It would seem that someone has left something for you in your mailbox while you were out. Check your mail to find out what it is. Also like to check this gift certificate in amount of $100. $100 gift certificate to use at the shopping center. Okay, let's go check the mailbox. From here to there, it seems like Paul Young borrowed something from her husband, or maybe her husband borrowed something from him. Oh, he just interrupted me. Do you want to tell me something, James?
How's my sweetheart today?
Today has been a wonderful day, thanks for asking.
Wonderful. I want to make sure that you stay happy. Oh, by the way, I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of letting the therapist next door know that you would be stopping by. I just figured that with everything being new, it couldn't hurt to hear another affirming voice. Don't you agree?
That was sweet of you, honey. I'll pop over right now. Bye.
Well, I guess I'll see you later tonight, hon.
Have a good day. You should return it to your husband's office at the shopping center as the note requests, but feel free to take a pic or two on the way. Travel to the shopping center by clicking on your car and choosing Go to Mall option. Visit the therapist. Your husband has arranged for you to meet with the therapist in the office next door to his. Stop by his office during a standard 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. business hours. His office is located adjacent to your husband's office in the medical facility at the shopping center. To the shopping center, use the car in the driveway to visit the shopping center. Feel free to do a little shopping while you are out. So there's this optional goal. You recently came into possession of a letter that seems to belong to Edie Bree. Now's a good time to be a good neighbor. Return it to her. I think we'll go to the shopping center to return this thing that Paul borrowed. Oh, let's first look at it. Wait. Gold catering. This coupon entitles a bearing to one free gold catering service. That's something we got delivered to our mailbox. Note on the back of these 5 folders is a note that reads, "Thanks for an interesting read. I'm returning this back to you as promised, Paul Young. Return the folder to your husband, but feel free to take a peek at the content on the way." This accreditation of 5 folder provided by Paul Young contains a plethora of documentation on amnesia and repressed memories. Now that you know what's inside, return it to your husband to hear what he has to say about it. Is it connected to her amnesia? Maybe? Is this his new secretary? That man, is he a good friend of yours?
Him? No. He's probably married or something. All the good ones are.
Yeah, he's married to me. Tell me, who the hell are you? I don't believe we met before. What's your name?
My name is Jacqueline, but most people call me Jackie.
Great, so Jackie, did I just see you partying with my husband? Just what are you up to, huh?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. His shirt was a bit ruffled and I was helping him out. That's
I
it.
sure believe you. So you clearly didn't get into medical profession based upon your intellect. What exactly do you do here, Jacqueline? What do you do in the office, Jackie?
I'm the office manager. I maintain the schedules of all the doctors, which means I'm something between their mother and their wife. Second wife. Sorry.
She's being rude to us.
It's strange. He never mentioned a wife.
Trust me, Jackie, I can guarantee that you'll be seeing and hearing a lot from me in the future. Anyway, I came here to see my husband, so I'll be on my way now. Bye, Jackie. Social need low. So this represents your level of social awareness, increased by talking to other residents of Wisteria Lane.
Hey, baby. How's your day coming along?
As good as can be expected.
That's good.
So that woman I was talking to, she works here? I just thought I'd stop by and say hello and check out your new office, but it looks like you're busy. Should I come back later?
Oh, that's just Jackie. She's a character. It's nice that you stopped by. Forces me to take a break from the hectic schedule I'm on over here.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I stopped by.
It's always nice to see you, honey. I have to get back to work now. I'll give you a call if I run late.
By the way, these were left in our mailbox. I think they're for you. Okay, I just have one last thing for you. I believe these files belong to you.
Oh, hey. Thanks for bringing these to me.
It's no problem at all. I was on my way out here anyway.
They're from Paul Young, right?
So what was so important that Paul needed to access this huge stack of documents?
Oh, it's nothing that you need to concern yourself with. Just a few medical journals that I had lying around the house.
What were these journals about? Oh, they were yours?
He was curious about some new studies regarding cerebral capacitance.
What business would Paul have reading something like this? That's strange. I wonder why he would be interested in reading something like that. I can't think of any reason why he would need to read up on cerebral capacitance. Can you?
Beats me.
Okay. So guys, this will be it for this part. We'll continue in the next part by visiting therapist and buying something nice while at the shopping center. And I'll see you in my next part. Bye guys.